How to convince yourself to keep going when your couch is begging you to stay. Ever wake up and think, yeah, no thanks, I'm done adulting today? We all do. Whether it's a project, a goal, a personal mission, or just folding the laundry that's been riding shotgun in the dryer for 4 days. Sometimes motivation packs up and skips town. So what do you do when the spark is gone and the grind feels like pushing a boulder uphill in flip-flops? Let's break it down. Not with buzzwords or magical thinking, but with real strategies that actually work when you're knee-deep in I can't even. Step 1. Name the beast. What's draining you? First off, let's stop pretending like just push through is always the answer. That's like duct taping a smoke alarm instead of putting out the fire. Ask yourself, what's really dragging me down right now? Is it exhaustion? A goal that's too vague? Comparison syndrome? Are you stuck in the TikTok scroll hole and forgot what day it is? Awareness isn't some fluffy concept. It's the flashlight you need in a mental blackout. Once you name it, stress, perfectionism, burnout, you can tame it. Step 2, break it down like a Lego set. Big goals are like those giant 5,000-piece Lego Death Stars. Cool in theory, overwhelming in practice. The fix, shrink the goal. Not run a marathon, but put on my shoes and stretch for 3 minutes. Not write the book, but open the doc and write 1 messy paragraph. The smaller the step, the less resistance. And here's the sneaky part. Once you start, momentum kicks in. You don't need to feel motivated to act. You act, and the motivation follows like a confused puppy going, oh, are we doing this now? Step 3, the magical 10-minute rule. This one's a game changer. Commit to doing the dreaded thing for just 10 minutes. No commitment, no expectations, just 10 minutes. 9 times out of 10, you'll keep going because getting started is the hardest part, not the task itself. And if you stop after 10 minutes, fine. You still beat the voice that said, don't bother. Step 4, reconnect with your why, the one that actually matters. When you feel like giving up, it's not always the task that's the problem. It's the disconnection from your purpose. Ask, why did I want this in the first place? Was it freedom, health, pride, or financial peace? Dig deeper than I should. Nobody gets out of bed for a should. But if your reason tugs at your heart or lights you up a little, you've got something to anchor to. Write it down. Tape it to your mirror. Tattoo it on your brain. When you want to quit, go back to your why. Step 5. Use if-then planning. No, it's not just for robots. If-then statements aren't just for logic geeks. They're habit-forming gold. Example. If it's 7 a.m., then I'll walk around the block. Or, if I finish my call, then I'll knock out 1 email. These create a mental trigger action loop. It's like setting up booby traps for success. Soon your brain starts to associate that cue with that behavior, and things get easier without you even realizing it. Step 6. Shift the mindset from I can't to let's learn. Nobody likes failure, but what if you saw struggle as part of growth? Enter the growth mindset. Instead of I'm terrible at this, try I'm learning this. Instead of this is impossible, go with this is a work in progress. Your brain is plastic, not Tupperware. The other kind, neuroplasticity. It can change, adapt, and get better with effort, and every misstep is data, not defeat. Step 7, move that body, buddy. Here's a science fact that's more fun than it sounds. Motivation rewires emotion. Even a quick stretch, walk, or flailing dance session in your kitchen can change your biochemistry. You shake off stress hormones and make room for feel-good ones like dopamine and serotonin. Feeling stuck? Literally get unstuck by moving. Your brain will thank you later, probably with a weird dream or spontaneous productivity. Step 8. Be nicer to yourself. Dang it. Would you talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself on a bad day? Don't think so. Stop the mental name-calling. You're not lazy, useless, or doomed. You're human. You're tired. You're figuring it out. And you're doing your best with what you've got. Compassion isn't a luxury. It's a fuel that keeps you going when nothing else will. Step 9. Give advice to someone else. Yes, really. Here's a weird but true hack. When you help someone else with the same issue you're facing, your brain activates its inner coach instead of its inner critic. So tell a friend what you'd do if they were in your shoes, like I'm doing right now. Or pretend a younger version of you is asking for advice. You'll be surprised what wise words spill out. Spoiler alert, they work on you too. Step 10. Celebrate the micro wins. Progress isn't always about massive breakthroughs. Sometimes it's getting out of bed on a rough morning. Sometimes it's brushing your teeth. Sometimes it's deleting 3,472 unread emails and feeling like a productive god. Celebrate the small wins. Log them. Smile at them. Tell someone. You're building a pattern of success, one tick mark at a time. The bottom line, motivation is fickle. It ghosts you. It lies. It takes long coffee breaks, so don't rely on it. Instead, build habits, use tools, trick yourself if needed. Talk kindly, move often, shrink the mountain, and when all else fails, revisit this pep talk. Stay safe, stay secure, and realize the goal isn't perfection. It's progress, and today you've made some. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friend.